te bate, neka bate, dragostile, mele toate, dragostile, mele toate, șaraiman și șaraiman, opa, te bate, neka bate, dragostile, mele toate, dragostile, mele toate.
You can see it right here behind me. It's the Dracula Castle. So that's where we're heading. We are in Romania, in Bran, and that's where the Dracula lived. We came to Romania yesterday. It was a long drive from Slovakia because the roads are very small, very tiny, and it's like all towns has the little roads, not many highways, so it's very difficult to get here. But we got here yesterday. We fell asleep very quickly, tired. Dracula Castle, they opened 9 o'clock, I guess. I don't know, I can't really read Romanian, but it look like Sunday is late, 10 o'clock. But during the week, I think it's 9 o'clock, so very soon they open. Doogie. And they have all the kind of things. Look at this. You can buy here in Romania, no problem. So, if they let us film, I'm gonna film. These are the owners of the castle. These are the last owners, I guess. So they let us film here, so I'm gonna film it. This is the water well. This is the well where they got the water from. Of course, it's not working anymore. But look at this. Jaki to je malé, nie? So this is a very small castle, actually. There are a few rooms upstairs and some downstairs. And this is how they lived. And look out to what kind of weather is it? Spending all day here, enjoying. This is the flag. Family thing. Look at these doors. Gorgeous. This is the toilet. Look like this is the toilet, or maybe this is, but usually the heart is the toilet. Still looking out. That's how they cook. But it's not the toilet because even here is the heart. So. And this is the room, how they lived. They have dishes here, This is all finding, I guess. Somebody carved that. They have the bed. It's a cozy room, actually. This is the chair where the Dracula was sitting, but this might also, maybe that's the toilet, because I think this you can lift it, and I don't know, I'm not sure, because they used to have these strange toilets, but this is the furniture. Maybe this is just the dishes. Where they store the money. This is the Queen of Romania. Queen of Romania, soldier queen. And this is a romantic Romania. That's where they sit, read the books, or do knitting. That's where they did this by the window. All right, so nice furniture. This is looking out from the castle, looking down what his people are doing today. That's where they have dinners. Look at the ceiling. This is how they dressed. This is another view.
You can definitely see someone living here. The other one just seems unreasonable and terrible.
Very narrow. Claustrophobic.
Ja vem pričala mi hermeski game alebo čo?
Look at this stuff. Look it down.
Guys, this is so cool.
This is sick.
Oh, that step was a little hard.
Claustrophobic. Very claustrophobic. Small, hidden side to the balcony. The library.
Whoa, watch your head, guys. This picture's cool. I love it!
That's where they sit by the fireplace.
Oh my gosh, that was so scary.
So they sit here, looking out, nice weather, like this. I could spend days here, enjoy.
Photogenic. Who? Guys, this is literally Snow White's wishing well. Do you see that?
Waiting on a wish.
For someday. Somehow, some way. Wow.
It's not a shortcut. You can really have one. Think about it.
They didn't care that they have these steps here.
They're getting pushed into that well.
Can't even tell it's you. Hold on.
No, that's a signal.
Run right there, turn around.
The Americans saying that the Snow White wishing well was the outside. The kids, this is the top of the tower. Look at this. Look at this view. Look at this view. Look at this view behind me. Gorgeous. There is a podium. Maybe they do something like a fight showing the tourists. There is a steel wall, like the guarding wall probably. There's a chapel. Look like little chapel. Look at this. This is the basement, I guess, where the cellar, where they store the wine, or I don't know. This is like a house. Look at this old houses here. Probably everything's still old, still preserved. But there is the podium, I guess. This is all new, of course, but this house is behind. This is like old one. Maybe not old as the castle, but it's still. Look at this. Okay, so let's go inside. Look at this door, the painting, the fireplace, the desk, table. They eat the dinner, they store the stuff, they wait when they bake bread or whatever they did. This is, we've been here, this is how they dress. They have always a fireplace. And this is fancy fireplace with the mirror where the Snow White, Dracula's Snow White was dressing. Look at this crown here. And he was carrying this stick with him, the King of Darkness, Transylvania. This is the King Ferdinand bedroom. So this is how the kings lived. Don't think this is like a very fancy place. I don't think so. It's a fancy place for the kings. This is where his mistress lived, or wife. They might be sleeping here by the fireplace, all handmade. Eating dinners, spending time. Look at this. Princess Ileana. This is wartime nurse, Mother Alexandra. And we've been here. And this is a little balcony. So this is the tower here where they were watching if the Turks are not coming, because they've been occupied by many years also. And Dracula was very good warrior, and he was very cruel. So that's why there has legends. They have legends about him. Look at this. This is where they walk from room to room. This is the small version, but they use for shooting the enemy, the Turks. Okay, instrument medieval de tortura. This is the jail where they torture the people. You can see they are for the hands, I guess, or legs. This is the thing. Look at this chair with the spikes. And they tied their legs and tied more and more until they puncture their feet. They broke their feet. And look at this cross here. They put you on a cross, chain you. That must be very hard. Look at this picture up there. There is a woman chained to that cross by the feet, by the neck to that cross. This is why they lock you in this thing with the spikes. You've probably been there for till you died. And I cannot really see. I have a string here, but this is I cannot see what is this, but this is where they torture people. How they torture. This is the chair with the spikes. They torture you till you admit that you are a witch or torture the enemy.
Torture chamber.
We are back to the well. The well has to be very deep. And there are money, they throw the money here. Since the construction there was 7 meters deep water. That was 59 meters deep. This is like 60 meters times 3. It's 180 feet deep. And they say that the water was tasted, has distinctive taste. And the castle was designed by Czech Carol Lindman. And this is going down to these stairs where the Dracula was always going to torture people. And look at this staircase here. When you are drunk, I don't think you can safely come downstairs, but I am sober. And this is real tiny, even this staircase is tiny. And so let's see. Okay, so we are in the back entrance from the castle. So this is where the poor people were, outside of the castle, maybe begging for food or listening to from that tower, maybe listening to their leader, and he was giving them speech exactly like I'm doing right now from the castle. So listen to me, we're gonna be attacked by Turks, we have to get ready. Okay, that's enough from me. But anyway, look at this steep hill, so he should see any enemy coming, but he already had probably signals from other parts that the enemy is coming. So okay, now we are done visiting the Dracula. He's not here today. He might be sleeping in his chamber down hidden somewhere in the basement, still coming out at night because he can't be on the sun. Sun will probably kill him, so he's always coming only at night. But I've been here since yesterday. I didn't have time, or I didn't have chance to see Dracula here in the real life, but his presence is still here because they bury him somewhere. I don't know if they know. Probably some people know where he's buried, but Dracula is still here. So maybe I'm gonna have luck and I'm going to see the Dracula tonight. This is the castle. That's where I'm, probably somewhere here, I guess in here. And this is the wall. He was protected from this side from the Turks. This is probably the water, or this is road, I have no idea, but he was protected. He's protected from that side also, very difficult to get here. And this is the village around the castle. Some mountains here, houses. So this is probably very good protected from surroundings here. So that's why maybe he chose to live here. But like I said, he was very cruel. People remember him as very cruel. That's why they have these legends about him, but probably not much is true, except that he was a very good fighter and very cruel, very good warrior.